there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
That's an important first down on that running play. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the ball.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll run the option. The game is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Gets made on the out route.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Carr. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. Makes the grab. It's Carr. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Carr. This drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. What's the play call going to be? 4th and short from the 10-yard line. They pass from the field goal and roll the dice. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. Call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
The Hurricanes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Great connection there for 6 points. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Jacobs. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now here comes the bunch formation. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the ground, it's Johnson. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
Zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Here's that defense shifting again. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle with the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Throws to the tight end. finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, how does the defense allow a tight end to be that wide open? No one around him. Easy throw for the quarterback for the first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Down, just one play left here in the half. Going to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game and halftime approaching. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Scanning the field. It's Lopez. Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Miami. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Return steps out of bounds at the 17. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back, it's Lopez. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
QB keeper all the way. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's a draw play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Gators are in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. All play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. To throw, it's Lopez. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. down after that completion. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Jacobs. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Carr. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Monson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And third down is a handoff. The ball is out. The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They connect for 6.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Finding some room at the 25. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking for a gap, it's Isaac. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Set 2nd down play here. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down. Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keeps it on a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. The encroachment penalty moves the offense a bit closer to the goal line. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and then get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now when the stage gets even bigger, the challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.